Okay, Aquarius, this is going to be your message. As always, keep in mind, this is a general reading. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. If you're new, please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Ooh, all the other air signs are going to be jealous because y'all got a straight up love message today. I was getting the decks ready, meditating on your energy to get into it, and immediately the Ace of Cups fell out, and I was like, they need a love message. Your guides told me right away, do you versus them. You're like the only one I'm doing that way this week so far. I don't know what made y'all special, but you were. I actually know what makes you special. You're you. Aquarius is my favorite air sign. So, favorite air sign. Yes, love is definitely in the air right now. You are back and forth about something, about a new supportive connection. Somebody's playing it safe for right now. Someone's kind of wearing a mask. Getting over a loss, okay. You could be hiding your intentions. They could be hiding their intentions, but it's like back and forth right now about new supportive connections. Someone's playing it safe. I can see that you want to be supportive to someone, but you don't look like you're chasing anybody at this time. It's like playing it safe at the moment. But astrologically, something is being supported because you have the asteroid of Ceres coming out, which is about nurturing, and a descendant, which is an invitation. So nurturing an invitation at this time. Catalyst or challenge, though, is the fifth house. So in regards to relationships, the fifth house isn't just about like dating and romantic flings. It's about a lot of things. It's about pleasure, play, leisure, the arts and creativity. The fifth house is, I mean, it has an easel on it. The fifth house is associated with creating things that you're proud of. Theater as well, theatrics, the arts, elementary education, time with family, relaxing. And in regards to relationships, it's like a romantic fling. It's not the seventh house. That's a serious commitment. So there's a lack of commitment at this time, but it's okay. Like in the beginning, we don't go from an invitation and the Ace of Cups right to the seventh house and a serious relationship. It's best to start here. Have fun, you know, just nurture the invitation is what the universe is trying to get you to do, and what Spirit's trying to get you to do is be nurturing. I do have the King and Queen of Cups on the table too, Aquarius. So you're both emotional right now. I was like, wow, what's going on with this person? This could be going on with you, but I asked Spirit, can you please tell us a little bit about what's going on with this person? Sadness and loss. They've been through something sad. There's been sadness and loss, perhaps a death. Pay attention to the details. You left quite an impression. Drawn to you. They're drawn to you. Somebody wants to spend time together. They want to have a fresh start. Someone may want guidance about ego, loyalty, love. Okay. So the reason pay attention to the details and you left quite an impression is important is because this person, I don't know, we'll see further in the extended. They may be somewhat passive aggressive, or I'm kind of getting the sense that you're dealing with someone that has a lot of scorpionic traits. Scorpio is very mysterious. They can be hard to get to open up. So this person may be scorpionic in nature. They may just be somewhat stoic because they don't make it obvious that you left quite an impression. You have to pay attention to the details to know that you left quite an impression. And they are drawn to you. But there has been sadness and loss, thinking about spending time together. So I was like, wow, here's what they want to say to you. My life is not as together as it seems. Okay, so that's maybe why you have to pay a little bit closer attention to the details. They're struggling right now. They may look together on the surface, Aquarius, but they're not as together as they seem. I want you. They want you. I left before you could leave me. I lost myself for a little while. I want to be more than friends. I trusted you. Okay. You know what I think that I'm feeling is like, this is not your very first encounter with this person. Y'all might have met on a dating app or something like that. And they do want you. They don't want you to know everything about their life yet. I left you before you could leave me. I'm hearing like they pulled out of a first date early, like you guys went out and then they left earlier than you thought they would. Y'all might have tried to date, but maybe they saw that you were still on the dating app. talking to other people. Sometimes we're a little stupid about that stuff. Like we meet a person and then we immediately get jealous and insecure if we see them on the dating app talking to other people. Don't be silly. Don't be all committed right away. But it could have been like that. Like people got their feathers ruffled. And someone saying, I kind of lost myself for a little while, but I do want to be more than friends. So I'm getting the sense that like there might have been a little bit of a hiccup, but nothing too crazy. What you want from this person, I like your energy, Aquarius. I'm like, you're being really sweet. You're being really kind. I think people misunderstand Aquarius a lot. They think that because you're a fixed air sign, you're kind of dry and detached and bitey. That's not... One of my best friends is an Aquarius. They are not like that. There's a King and Queen of Cups living in Aquarius. Like you are being sweet and nurturing, I think. Like you're not coming off like cold, weird, dismissive. Yeah. Your energy is the dragonfly, being lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. There might have been a misunderstanding with this person. Like I'm hearing you go, like the beginning of the month, you'll be like, oh, that's why you were being kind of weird about that. That's why you were kind of quiet about that. Like you'll find some things out. You'll adapt to the situation. You're going to be really lighthearted. You guys are my cute, I call you guys my favorite weirdos. You're these cute little weirdos. You have this really great way of putting people at ease. You say these cute, insightful, interesting, like off the wall things. And it just, I don't know. I love it. Like when I'm around you guys, I love what your lighthearted energy is. I'm hearing like, when you're with them, next time you see them, you're like, all right, I'm going to be cute. I'm going to be sweet. I'm just going to be like lighthearted. If you need to heal from something, you guys both might be kind of healing from something when you are together, coming together. Also like unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, letting yourself fall in love. You haven't placed conditions on this person yet. You're not there yet with them. It's like, I'm going to be kind. I'm going to be unconditional at this point. I'm just going to focus on giving and receiving affection. I'm willing to let myself fall in love. It's not a chasey energy. I'm feeling like it's kind of sweet. Yeah, there aren't conditions yet. Here's their energy. Relationship evolving into the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. This is the butterfly. Okay. Butterfly is good. There's something evolving here between the two of you, and there is growth. They want to take it to the next level, but they have an inner child wound. You got to be careful with that. When we got an inner child wound, our inner child in adult form can be a little shady. It can be a little slutty. It can be really insecure. It makes us do some dumb stuff. So this person is going to be careful because they're working on healing their inner child. Also, heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Okay, they will not unlock their heart. I'm getting that this person isn't like some player. They just have their heart on lockdown. Good, that makes you smart. Keep your heart on lockdown until you really, really trust a person. Love after trust, right? Date. But here's the catalyst. Meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there. It's like, will you set a date? I can already tell you, I did clarify a little bit. I was like, I'm not waiting to clarify their action in the extended. I'm going to give that to them right now. This person is maybe thinking about dating other people, but I think they're into you. I was like, holy shit. Your energy towards this person right now, you see yourself as the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So if you're feminine, isn't that the most beautiful Queen of Cups? If you have water in your chart, you are leaning into it. You have a heart too. I always say this about air signs because I'm a Libra. I'm an air sign too. We have a heart. We don't wear it on our sleeve. If it's on our sleeve, we're tucking it under our sleeve. We're trying to hide it. Like you're not right now. You're like, nope, I'm fully connected to my heart chakra. You're calling in a soulmate. You're trying to manifest a soulmate by holding still. Like I don't chase, I attract. I have love to give, send the right person towards me. Very emotionally intelligent right now, very emotionally intuitive. And I was like, all right, well, what's clarifying that? The High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Sun. Yes, you're doing like quantum level manifestation right now. Like we take action towards something in the material plane here in the 3D. But when we're trying to do quantum level work where we're trying to align ourselves with the cosmos, to align ourselves with the right kind of person. You're visualizing a good partner. You're visualizing like a grown-ass man who's very mature, who will be a father to a child, perhaps, who also has an optimistic attitude. You're listening to your intuition about that. I'm like, this looks like quantum level manifestation and calling in a soulmate. Well, so far you look like you're doing it the right way, Aquarius. I got to applaud you. I know what I want. I'm tuning in. I'm tuning into the quantum realm. I'm visualizing what the right partner looks like for me. And I like that you want optimism. I love the Sun with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups, and that you're interested in an Emperor. Yes. You're grown. You are grown-ups right now. I love that. Here's how you're feeling, though. The Seven of Pentacles to Temperance. Some of you might have been a little hung up on a Sagittarius. Maybe you have Sag in your chart, though. I do think you're waiting. You are patiently waiting. I love this. He's talking to his little plant. He's being nice to it. He's petting it. He's talking to it. He's watering it. Almost as if he's trying to coax it. Like, you know, all the goodies are underneath there. You just got to wait for that fruit to grow on that tree. You know that a tree takes time to grow. You're a gentle gardener right now, and your feelings are, don't be crazy. When Temperance comes out, it's calm, cool, and collected. It's peaceful. I determine the purpose of what I'm doing before I do it. You may feel a little hot and cold about this. Clarifying this is the Three of Swords, the Moon, and the Star. Okay. This person has gone through some kind of a transformation. They may have even been through something kind of difficult to an extent. It's a personal journey, personal life journey for them. So you may be pessimistic that things could get better, but here's the Star. You people are always hopeful. Thank God for Aquarius. You never give up hope on us, on humanity, on other people. You're believers in healing. You're believers in change. So it's like you have hope that things can get better, that something could happen with this person, I think, if it's towards this person. But there is still confusion and pessimism. There may have been heartbreak. Maybe he went off and dated other people. Maybe you did. Maybe you're still lingering on someone from your own past, but you're trying to heal out of it. I think you're just being patient with this person, not really sure how it's going to go. But then your action cracked me up. The Two of Swords to the Devil. So when we have Temperance and the Devil on the table, what do I say? You guys, you know what I say. It's midnight in the garden of good and evil, Aquarius? You got one kind of angel on your shoulder, one shoulder, and you got another kind of angel on the other shoulder. You're like, this person is tempting to you. You're like, whoo. You're also, I think some of you are trying to make the decision how far you want to go with this person, what kind of relationship you want to have. We automatically assume that the devil means like player energy, something wicked, something bad for us, something obsessive. It can mean that frequently, but it's Capricorn. And Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And let me tell you what Capricorn wants. Capricorn wants a lifelong partner. Forever. Like, they want to be able to say, I'll only ever have one wife, one husband. They will be devoted till the day they die. If they like marry somebody, they want commitment. So it's like, for some of you, it's like, what level of commitment do I want to put out there on the table? If you have the Capricorn influence, you're going to want what you want. You're going to make a shrewd decision. You have high standards. But for others of you, because the Lovers is here, it's like, whoo, it's fire between the two of you. I'm hearing somebody say, I'm going to be tempted by this person. Do I tempt them? Are they tempting me? Some of you, one of the lessons that the Queen and the King of Cups teach us is, again, to have that emotional intelligence, emotional intuitiveness, and maturity. And we want to call in the right kind of partner for the right kind of reasons. Maybe it's the right reason sometimes to like just be a player and goof off with a person, but other times it's not. So it's like, you know that you have a decision to make at this time. Clarifying this, though, is the Three of Pentacles, the Hanging Man, and the Eight of Swords. So when this came out, I was like, I really feel like this person maybe has been through something difficult. And a part of you is like, I want to keep doing this with this person. I'm going to just pause and wait. I think there's something that you're seeing about them from a different point of view. You kind of can't unsee what you see, and that makes you a little in your head. Like you may be saying, I can see that maybe you've got an issue or two. I can see that you've gone through sadness and loss. I can see that you're playing it safe too. And it does make you a little bit paranoid, a little concerned, you know, because we have the angel and the devil. We have the sun and the moon. You may have very extreme feelings right now, Aquarius, about a lot of different things. But I really like the hanging man here in your action, which is like, I have to surrender. There also might be a sacrifice that I need to make moving forward to be with this person or to engage in this. And you might be a little afraid of like them having problems, issues, drama. You might be afraid of them being a player. I definitely think there's a strong sexual attraction between the two of you. Here's who's in your environment, the King of Cups to the Knight of Wands. These four cards came out, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, then the King of Cups was way in a different part of the deck with the Knight of Wands. Okay, King and Queen of Cups. They're matching your energy. They see themselves in a similar way that you see yourself. But we have the Knight of Wands here coming out. This person's hedonistic. The King of Cups is hedonistic. I'm a King of Cups. I like to connect to my heart through my body. I like to eat a lot. I like to drink a lot. I like to have a lot of sex. Like, I don't mean to be TMI. Like, that's just the King of Cups. Like, they want a lot. This person's a passionate person. They are a sexy person. We have the Knight of Wands and the Lovers. And we have the card of death here. So again, we've got some scorpionic traits coming out, Gemini, some Sag traits. This person may be filled with passion, filled with desire, very sexual in nature, very sexy. I'm hearing he's hot, like really hot. That's why I think the devil is here. I think you're like, oh shit. And here's what's between the two of you. Two cards came out, the Eight of Wands and the Page of Cups. Okay, what's between the two of you, the beginning of the month, next 7 to 10 days, is messages back and forth and a little bit of an opening up. If this was like on again, off again or whatever, and they didn't really show you how they were feeling about you, there's a little invitation of love here, maybe a little apology. The Page of Cups feels vulnerable. It's like, hey, I like you. Like, I think I might have kind of feelings for you. Let's talk about it. There will be messages back and forth, but the challenge is the moon. So a Pisces could be a challenge, but also a lack of clarity and moodiness. Watch out for like texting too much, Aquarius, because that's where we create a lot of fantasy matrices between ourselves and another person. Watch out for illusion, delusion. Also make room for moodiness and like, make room for all feelings at this time. Like they're allowed to have a full range of emotions and moods, and so are you. You're both coming out as the King and Queen of Cups. Water sign energy is moody. They are beholden to the moon, especially Cancerians. Good God. If y'all have a moon in Cancer like me, you know what I'm talking about. So there's like a moodiness. There's a lack of clarity. There's a lot of untapped hidden potential, but there could also be delusion and things that are hidden. Here's how they feel, though, about you. This is more about themselves, I think. The Six of Swords and Death. Now, for a few of you, you might be opening up, like you could have gone maybe your separate ways, and now they're moving on to somebody else. Everything is going to be okay between the two of you. I'm hearing nothing but love. It'll all be okay in the end. If it's like a breakup, there's communication between you though about stuff, maybe about a child. I'm also hearing someone may tell someone else, I thought I was pregnant, but I'm not. Page of Cups to the moon. I'm not having a baby. But I'm assuming the two of you are getting together. With the Six of Swords to Death, this person's in a place of transition emotionally. They are going through an ending of some kind. And it's a personal transformation. It's slow, it's deep, it's intense. Scorpio is bright and dark at the same time. It's where the light meets the dark, where transformation happens. So this person has been through something. They're going through death and rebirth. They're not moving quickly right now. They're working through some stuff. They're transforming. It's transitional for them. And their action towards you is the Nine of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. But the final outcome is the Two of Cups. There is going to be a good conversation here. So this person is definitely putting their best foot forward. They're probably very well dressed. They're showing you something about themselves. This is not an action towards a person. This is a me, myself, and I kind of card. Doing well financially is important to them, impressing you. I'm hearing they maybe have like some Libra or Virgo, or I'm hearing it's like a Virgo trait. Virgo's always so beautiful. Oh my gosh, they can be very well dressed, very beautiful. The peacock, never a bit of a peacock. And then the Two of Pentacles. It's like, well, I have to make time for this, don't I? When the Two of Pentacles comes out for dating, it's like, you need to prioritize. Like, what is it that you want to do here? What is it that you want to do? But the final outcome is the Two of Cups. So a conversation. I love that card. Clarifying this is the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Cups. There you are. You're still an air sign after all. But this, I think, is towards you, because when I clarify, I was like, I can't wait for the extended. I have to see this now. I have the Page of Pentacles, which is facing towards you. But then I have the Two of Wands, and it's facing away from you. Seven of Swords, Queen of Wands. Yeah. All right, so look. The Two of Wands means I have a choice. I have two different goals, but which goal is more important to me? It's my choice. I have to follow the path that has the most growth potential and excites me the most. Well, this person's definitely sexy. I'm going to be straight with you. Here's what I think is going on. Let's look at these cards together. This person does look off towards somebody else. It could be a fire sign, or just, Seven of Swords and Queen of Wands is that down low Girl Friday. He's looking over there at her. But then look at his face towards you. Look at that little face. It's like you're the one. They're drawn to you. They're drawn to you. They have a choice to go over and do that. But it's like there was something that you said. Something you said that they want to hear again. It's like they're saying, I mean, I could go off and do this and that, but I'm going to listen to you. You guys are givers of good advice. All air signs are the givers of sound advice. You might have said something very clear, very direct, talk to them, and they were like, okay, I received the message. I am looking at Aquarius, and they're feeling a connection here. But I think it's like their lack of movement towards you this week is simply because they have other options. They've been through something difficult. We don't have the world here. We just have death. They still have a ways to go. There are choices, but this is angelic support. We got a couple different angels showing up here, and they each represent something different. The devil is actually considered an angel too. So it's like, what kind of relationship do we want to honor? Oh my God, I'm so excited. I could just spit. But there is going to be a clarification. I am going to do an extended because I want way more information than this for you. There's something that you need to accept. There's something that you struggle to see. There's something that's making you a little in your head, but you're focused on love at this time. I'm going to dig into this a little bit more deeply with this person and find out like what's being said back and forth and the messages that are to follow, what the moon is about, and where this could go from here, because I want y'all to have good, loving connections. But there's this new supportive connection, okay? You can play it safe, but like there is a back and forth energy. Spirit's saying at this time, let it be a fifth house connection, let it be fun, and nurture the invitation. Yeah. All right, Aquarius, that's your message. Hope it resonates, hope it helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Team Aqua. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.